Hi guys, it's me Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have a kind of haul review of like the products that I tried recently or in the past like 3 or 4 months. I want to say maybe 3 months of like the good, the okay, and then just the like the ugly, like the bad. So we're gonna start with the good first, then go to the okay, and then go to the bad. So let's start off with like a positive note. Some of the things that I really have been enjoying that I tried out recently is from e.l.f. I get all of my skincare from e.l.f. I have the Daily Hydration Moisturizer, I have the Hydrating Primer, the Illuminating Eye Cream, and then the new, I got this recently, the Nourishing Night Cream. I bought like extras too, like I have like another set of everything because I really like these products. My skin has not looked better since using this, and I tested this by not using it for I think about maybe 2 weeks, and I saw a difference that quickly of how dry my skin was and how I started getting breakouts. I do not get breakouts when using this. Even on my cycle, I don't get breakouts from using especially this daily hydration thing, and then this under eye cream, and then my night cream. It just has all been a great combo for my skin. Having dry skin, I'm always focused on hydrating my skin. This primer is a repurchase, so I'm not going to go too much deep into this, but these 3 products have absolutely changed my skin. My under eyes look so good without makeup. Like they look so much my dark circles have went away, and it looks so bright as well. And my skin is not as dry as it used to be. It looks very like healthy, and I can appreciate these 3 products for making my skin look as good. This is my 3rd one of this one. I even bought, I have a skincare product that I use to take off makeup. I use this exfoliating scrub. I don't really see much going on with here. Like I don't feel as, and I don't know, I don't have a really kind of feeling about this. It's an okay kind of situation. I just wanted to mention it because I'm mentioning it with the skincare part of the video. But yeah, this is the scrub. I wouldn't repurchase this, that's all I'm gonna say, but yeah, it's okay. Now let's go into the primers that I've tried out that were pretty good. This one from Pure. I want to call this company Pure so much. Like I want to say Pure Cosmetics, but it's Pure. And this is the No Filter Blurring Photography Primer. Got this from Octoly. I like this primer a lot. It does turn green on me a little bit, but then it'll eventually go away. It was super, I mean super blurring on my skin. I've used this almost 6 times. I wore it all week to work under my foundation, and I really like it. I thought it was beautiful. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the e.l.f. primer today, but really nice primer. I should have worn it today, but like I'll show you a little dip of it there, and then when I pull it into my skin, it turns green, as you can see. Yeah, it does go green on me, but it'll eventually go away. And that primer is $38. Now, would I repurchase it? Absolutely not. I do like it, but 38 bucks is pretty dang steep for a primer. So, I mean, I like it, but like, no, not that for that price. I'll use it up and enjoy it, but I don't think I would repurchase it at all. Next thing that I have that I really like that I tried out recently is from ColourPop. I have a big ColourPop collection here. I'm gonna lump them all together. It is the ColourPop, the foundation, the No Filter setting powder, and the pressed powder. I'm wearing all 3 of them today on my skin, so you can just see how good my skin looks using these products. The foundation I have in the shade 175, or dark 175. Awesome shade match. You can see how it looks on me now. Awesome shade match. Super full coverage to me. You can build it up. Like you can go really light and do medium, but you can also do the full. You can go too full. I like this a lot. The pressed powder. My only complaint about this pressed powder is you have to use a lot because it's so sheer. Like, it does claim to be, yes, this is a sheer pressed powder, so it's telling me what it is, but you have to use a lot to get it to show up and do something, but I think it's pretty. I only been reaching for this one lately instead of my Black Radiance one. I like this one more. It goes better with the foundation to me, so I kind of try to stick to these 2 together. And then the No Filter setting powder. This is good, but I also don't like using it. That's weird to say, but because this little container is so freaking small that my big Juno & Co sponge, which it's just so hard to get in there compared to using my Black Opal one where it's, let me open it up. where it's huge and I'm able to get my entire sponge in there, getting all the product and put it under my eyes compared to that small ColourPop one. That's my only complaint about that. ColourPop is very affordable, so I didn't really mind, but also this one's affordable too, and I like this one a little bit more. I do like it. It's so good, and it works great as a under eye powder, but it's just like, you too small for me. Like, I like it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, but I like to have it big. Now for eyeshadow palettes, and then we'll be done with the good section of things that I really, really like. The first eyeshadow product I'm going to talk about was eyeshadow product, not eyeshadow palette, is the ColourPop Jelly Much in Half Moon. Did not think I was going to love this as much as I did. My mom even said the makeup looked good when I wore that purple look. It was so, like, I am so addicted to this right now. Like, I want to buy more. I did the same look twice, and I don't even care. Like, I really, really love this Jelly Moon. Like, Jelly Moon. This jelly shadow, because I don't know, it's freaking awesome. Like, it's really nice and pretty. It sticks to the eye, does not flake, very kind of long lasting. It was just beautiful, gorgeous, easy look. Took about, what, 10 minutes to do. Loved it. Not even 10 minutes, maybe like 5. Like, it was gorgeous. I loved it. That's why it's in the good section. Next thing that I have that's in the good is from Juvia's Place. It is the Afrique palette. I've done 2 looks with this palette so far on my channel. Awesome, awesome palette. I've done more looks in, like, my real life, I guess, like, off camera, and I used this gold shade. I should have recorded that look. I had, like, brown, and then I had, like, a dark in the inner corner. I had that gold sitting in the middle. It was so pretty. I should have took a picture or recorded that day because it was so amazing. Only shades that I haven't used yet are these 2 greens. Like, I haven't had a urge to use those yet, but I've used every shade except, oh no, these 2 greens and then this shade here. Beautiful palette. I've done a few tutorials with this palette on my channel. It is a 10 out of 10. I did think that the quality was a little in the Zulu kind of palette-ish, but the more I used it, the better it got. I definitely know to swirl now. I used to be a person who, let's see, I have the green shade thing still here. I used to be the kind of person who dips. This is definitely a swirl kind of palette and then dip, like, to get the most product out. You can just swirl and dip. That's the tip I've learned to use it the best. So yeah, after I learned that tip, it's amazing. I love it. Next palette that's on my good list is the Face Candy Atlantis palette. This is the dupe for the Tarte palette. Beautiful. I've used pretty much every single shade in this palette already except White Caps. I haven't used that one for any reason, but I've used pretty much every shade in here. This blue is gorgeous. That kind of teal is gorgeous. This shade, it's just beautiful. Like, it's all just, if you want a blue look, girl, this is the blue for you. Remember all those pops of blues people keep coming out with? This is the pop of blue palette that you need. Like, it's just adds every pop of blue that Kylie or Tarte or Too Faced could trick you with. I love this palette. It was, what, 16 bucks. Beautiful. The mattes blend out easily. And one thing I did like too, that unlike another palette we'll talk about, when a shade is green on the palette, it is green on my skin. I like that about this palette a lot. And the last one that I have from here is from Bad Habit. It is the Aurora palette. This palette was sent to me, so I didn't pay for this one. It is a dupe for the Prism palette. And this palette had so much fallout, but the looks that I created with it were bomb. I got compliments on it on YouTube and in my real life. Gorgeous palette. It's just too much fallout. One thing I can't say negative is that this shade Energy is a effing mess. Look at this. It is so patchy, it's unreal. Like, super patchy. It's like, I hadn't wore it one day. Literally a gap was sitting in my eye. It was atrocious. But the other colors here are pretty gorgeous. Only shade that I haven't used yet is that green shade, but I've used every other shade in this palette already, the black included. So I really like this palette as well. Very affordable from Bad Habit, well, from Shop Push. And yeah, let's go on to the okay section. Things that were just like okay, you weren't like good, but you also had some negatives to you. Like, you know, it's like they're good, but they're not amazing. First things first that I got from NYX was the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I tried this out and I said like I liked it, but I didn't like it. Like it was okay, but it wasn't bad. Like it just had too many flaws for me. I felt like it was not long lasting at all to me. The shade, I still haven't even went back and got my correct shade yet. Like I'm on the like line of just returning it all together. Like that's how like, and I felt I was gonna keep it around because I wanted to support this shade range, and I also wanted to support Alyssa Ashley, and I also wanted to use it for like YouTube days or like short days where I'm just going to do like be out for 3 to 4 hours and very quick kind of day. But I just haven't even reached, like I haven't reached for it. I just kind of like I just can't bring myself to grab it. I grabbed for Fenty, I grabbed for ColourPop, I grabbed for Makeup Revolution. I mean Maybelline. Like I grab for things like that. I just don't grab for this. So it's in the okay kind of part of the video. It was I think $14. I think this was. You can get it. It was on sale like 2 weeks later. Like I don't know. I wasn't here for this. It's just an okay product to me. Next thing that's okay I got from Octoly is from Pure. It is these lip toppers that I got. I got 4 of them in the shade Lady. Here's Lady swatched. That's Lady swatched. I'll come up close in a moment. I got the shade Empress. Ew, that's gross. It's one of those like middle school lip kind of applicator things like that. Then I got the shade Duchess. I got the shade Queen here. And I'm wearing the shade Impress right on my lips today. Impress. Here are all of them up close. Now my opinion on these is that I like them, but I do think they dry out pretty quickly. Like when I first put it on, it was super glossy, and look how my lips look now. Like they're completely gone. I'm gonna put the shade Impress back on so you can see how glossy it looks. You see how glossy they look now? But after I keep talking though, it just goes away. And that's how most glosses do, but these go away super quickly. So that's why they're in the okay section. I like them when you first apply them, they feel comfortable. But yeah, that's why it's in the okay, because I like them, but they're not long lasting at all. They look pretty on my lips. They're nice lip toppers and very glossy, but not long lasting at all. 2 products that I felt like were okay are from Laura Mercier. I got these 2 from Octoly. To me, I feel like they were nice, but they're just not worth the price tag that you get them for. The primer was just okay. It's the Radiance primer. It's okay. Like I like it. It's okay. Like it's just not worth the price. Like this was like 16 bucks, maybe 12. I would have loved it. But like for I think it was like 32 bucks. Absolutely not. Like this is not worth it. So it's okay, but not worth the price. And then this bronzer thing. Now when I first got it, it looks like to me a face powder. People comment and said this is actually a highlighter. I don't know who this is highlighting. It's not highlighting me. Look how deep, like this is a face powder. It's not a bronzer, it's not a highlighter, it's a face powder on my skin tone, because it's not a shimmer part and it's a matte highlighter. Why would I wear a matte highlighter? I wouldn't. Like I don't get the point of this. Like I said, it's okay for a face powder, but for a highlighter it is not. It is not a highlighter in any way, shape, or form. And it's also okay, but then I have ColourPop or Black Radiance that's actually better and more affordable, so I can't really like enjoy this. Like it's just too expensive, so that's why it's in the okay section, because it works, but it's just not worth the price. Next thing I have that I tried out was from Bad Habit. I never did a video on this because I could not get myself to want to use this. It's the Arabesque palette from Bad Habit. It's the Soft Glam dupe. I did use this. I used it I think about 4 times, I want to say. Maybe I did do a video on it, I don't remember, but I just can't bring myself to use this palette. It's okay, it's just so boring. Like the colors are just so boring to a point where I feel like if I'm going to do a look with this, I am not wearing makeup that day, because it's going to be a very simple nude basic look. The colors are pretty, super pigmented, easy to use, like all Bad Habit. A lot of fallout, but it's just like I cannot bring myself to get inspired by this. That's why it's in the okay section, because it's a nice palette. It's just not inspiring. Now let's finish this video off with some negatives. Hopefully my camera doesn't die. That'll be a sign. The first negative I have is from Pure. Well, yeah. It is this beauty sponge for your under eye. The hardest sponge I have ever used in my life. Absolutely hated. And unfortunately, it came with this stupid product called the Shake and Bake Concealer. Tati and Thomas Halbert did a video, Makeup They Hate, and then I saw this on Octly, and this is what inspired me to go and try these products out, because I saw them on Octly and I was like, let me just do a full face using Pure. Couldn't get to the video because of the products that I tried that I hated so much. Is it concealing anything? Like, I don't, do you guys see a difference? I feel like I'm applying a lot, but I don't get it. I don't get it. So do you just like take it and then dab it maybe? There it is. So you take it and you dab it. It's super patchy though, I can tell you that, because like this area here is just like, it just won't stick there for some reason. This is the worst concealer I've ever used in my life. Oh my god, this sucks. I hate this. Who wants to do this in the morning? The coverage isn't even that good for it to have the nerve to want you to put in all this work to put it on. Like, no ma'am. No. God. The only thing I like is the goddamn primer. Everything else can just kick rocks. Oh, my skin. You can also see my skin turning gray before your eyes. Like, this undertone is just not working for me either. Like, this is the dumbest product in the world. It's 30 something bucks. It is stupid. This Shake and Bake Concealer is a powder to cream. Okay? Look at that. Powder here. Look at, it's so dusty. It's all over my desk now. And then it goes into a cream. So patchy. So just hard to use. So thick. It's just like, what made you think that this was going to be it? Because look, it's just stupid. It's just so stupid. I don't get it. There is no coverage. Like, I just don't understand it. And the reason there's no coverage is because you can't get it under your eyes or make it stick. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand you. You should just be, ugh. Another product from Pure that I got from Octly, the Bare It All Skin. I got it in the shade Deep. First of all, one of my complaints that I had about this product was that it was already, when I first got it, it was already used. You can see that it was already used. I thought it was so gross because it was already product at the bottom and all around. Like, it was already been swatched. And then this, how like this product has never been used. And you can see how full it is. It already looked like this when I first got it. You just look at it and see how thick it is. It is so thick. It is atrocious. And then the undertone for me was just not there. It was more so like a neutral undertone, and it just kind of gave me this kind of gray cast going on. Did not like it. I'm going to do a video again of my full faces of makeup products that I hate part 2, and this bad boy will be featured in it. So will that stupid concealer. It's going to be featured in there. Another foundation that I hated was from Maybelline, this stupid Super Stay stick foundation. First, look at this. Reason 1, it's no product in this stupid thing. And then it's obviously too deep for me. Like, obviously I didn't buy this, it was sent to me. Super deep, does not stay on my face at all. It is matte, I can say that it's a matte stick foundation, but does not stick to my skin to save its life at all. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. It was so bad, and then you waste your time putting this stupid sponge here. Like, now it's already on sale now. Like, it was stupid. It was dumb. It was pointless. I hated it. The thing that I hated that I tried was the CoverGirl True Matte Blend Foundation. Shade range, awesome. I'm glad I supported it, but I cannot even get rid of this thing. I've asked people, do you want the foundation? They're like, no, I don't want it. No. And I'm like, somebody take this out of my hands, please. It's gonna get decluttered this year, like in December when I'm a big declutter. It's gone. Like, I don't care who takes it, just somebody get it from me, because I don't want it. This thing was so dry and so hard on my skin. I have a video on my channel of the review of it. When I say my skin was tight, like tight, it was so tight. Great shade match, but so tight. It just like my face was just dry. I needed to do like I wanted to just throw some water on my face and bring some moisture back because it was so dry using this foundation. I hated it. I hated it so much. Just super dry. Ugh. Great shade match though. Like super, it was my shade. It was perfect shade for me. Great undertone for me, everything. It's just like, hated it. And then I got in a BoxyCharm. It's the Bang Beauty eyeliner, whatever. This was stupid. It was this chocolate gel eyeliner. What am I gonna do with this? Like what would I ever do with a chocolate eyeliner? Look at that. It wouldn't even look like anything on me. Super hard to use. It's just pointless. It's just stupid. This was in a BoxyCharm, so I didn't pay for it. Like I didn't buy it or whatever. Like I wouldn't go to the store and buy it. It just came to my house and I had it. But it's just stupid. I hated that. And the last product that I think I hated the most out of everything in this hate list that's going to be featured in my makeup products, makeup products that I hate, so you can see this sucker in action. You can also watch the video of my BoxyCharm unboxing. It is the Laura Lee Party Animal. Like, obviously, this was sent to me. I don't buy it from Laura Lee. I don't support Laura Lee. This was terrible. Like, oh my god. Like, I hated this. They would all blend into nothing. They were horrible. Like, the shimmers looked like crap. They just watch that video. Like, I struggled with this palette so much. One thing I hate about this palette is that the shades, they look blue swatch. They look blue in the pan, but on my skin tone, they would turn green on me. Like when you blend them, they would turn green or turn into mud. Look how green that is. Like it's not blue anymore compared to, for example, a good palette, the Atlantis palette, Blue Shade Abyss. Like that's a baby blue. Let's see how it looks on my skin tone. Right? If I put it on my skin tone, it goes on blue. I blend it, it's still going to hold that blue shade. It's not gonna be this color here, and then when you put it like you see how, look at the difference of how when you first swatch it and how it turns out. That's what I hated about this palette, and I just showed you how bomb that Atlantis palette was too. But that's what I hated this palette for one reason. The colors blend into nothing. I'm glad I got this on BoxyCharm. Glad I didn't pay for this at all because it sucks. It sucks monkey balls. Hated the whole palette was just atrocious. All the shades were patchy. They were just a mess. And I couldn't do a video. The worst thing that I've tried, I feel like, in the past, like maybe this year. Yeah, this year that was the worst thing I tried. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my good, my okay, and my just ugly. And I will see you on my next one. Bye. From e.l.f. Second one here, foundation, the powder, and then the tutorials were for it. I didn't know. I just made it so gross. So yeah, and it's